since we've been away for a little while. And the big one here, right? I don't really know why he's become the biggest story in wrestling. Andrade, right? Now, I don't understand the appeal of Andrade, right? I never did. AEW, WWE, the Indies, doesn't matter, right? I don't care. I find him incredibly boring. Great in the ring, but very one note, and he just seems to just be there. So for anyone that doesn't know, here's the story with Andrade. He was in WWE, NXT mainly, went to the main roster, failed spectacularly, jumped to AEW, jumped back to WWE, then left, ended up in AEW. Showed up with the Don Callis family, attacked Kenny Omega, and everyone's like, "Oh, great, he's gonna feud with Kenny Omega, right?" No one's seen him for like 5 weeks, 4 or 5 weeks, and then news broke that the contract, like it has not only does it have a non-compete, it has like a monster of a non-compete. So WWE sent AEW a cease and desist letter to be like, get him off TV. And
I think this was deliberate because
hold on.
okay.
The plot gets thicker, right? So this is what I'm saying. It's the wildest story ever, right? So that's obviously does the news cycle for a while, and then we find out that the contract, like current WWE contracts, have like a year non-compete where they don't even pay you, right?
What?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? Now, here's where the story even gets more crazy. Today, new details have emerged that obviously the AEW return is halted. He is still being advertised for shows in Puerto Rico. I think it's this weekend. Sorry, no, last weekend, and he didn't show up. He didn't wrestle, right? Now, PW Insider are saying that WWE are floating the idea where they're trying to leverage this 1 year non-compete status as a way to bring Andrade back. So I'll let you in a second, Martin, but here's what could happen. Andrade could be the first person to jump back and forth between AEW like 2 or 3 times in the space of 3 months.
He's Rick Rude it.
Yeah, but I mean, Rick Rude didn't do it this much. This is like Jeff Jarrett fast forward. So what do you think about this whole situation? And I need you to explain to me how Andrade's the hottest not free agent in professional wrestling.
Here's the thing about Andrade. I could never understand why he went to WWE. He can barely speak English. He is very good in the ring. Why would you leave the in-ring company to go to the company where you have to
Because his wife was there.
It's like Jesus, you don't need to spend every minute of the day with your wife.
Well, that's why your woman left. Your one who also has this Ricochet's wife. She also apparently has this 1 year non-compete contract from WWE. Apparently nobody knew about this. This just kind of happened. Everyone just discovered this the hard way, which, again, folks, I mean, look, I'm not giving legal advice, but fire that lawyer because they should have read that contract.
So I didn't know the thing about the year. I'd initially thought, because I'd heard Dave Meltzer talking about it, and what he'd said was that whenever he was leaving, that WWE had basically told him, it's a non-compete, don't worry about it, like, we're not bothered. So he went ahead and got the deal with Tony, and then he showed up on AEW, and then suddenly WWE started bringing out the lawyer. So I assumed that it was like a deliberate thing where they had told him on the quiet, yeah, go ahead. And then the minute he showed up on TV, they jumped in.
No, it really seems like whatever TKO contracts they have now, there is this, like, the non-compete isn't just 30 days or 90 days. Good luck. It's like, it's a year.
It's mad. It's not a year. It's not Kenny. It's not Roman Reigns. It's not John Cena.
It's Andrade.
It's Andrade. Like,
I can't even tell you an Andrade match that I liked, or an Andrade match. Hold on, or an Andrade match. Period. He's just nothing to me.
I've seen several that I liked, but look, the
Yeah,
guy
but
is.
hold on, Martin, were they like, oh my God, Dara, the best match of all time? Let me tell you, this redefined wrestling. It's like,
The,
no,
the,
he's just
the thing,
okay.
no, the kind of matches I like, but really good in ring stuff. But here's the thing: even me, who likes Andrade's in ring stuff, even I go, he is at best an Intercontinental or TNT champion. Like he's,
Literally, that's the ceiling. That's
I
the
don't know what
absolute
he's
ceiling.
done. Sort of fighting him. I was surprised AEW brought him back in the first place because they already have too many great wrestlers that they can't get on TV.
Like, I don't understand. As somebody who deals with legal departments a lot in my job, how did neither one of these catch them? You know, how did no one in like WDB go, look, don't be doing that because it's in the contract, or in AEW when Tony was bringing him in to be like, here, look, it says this 1 year thing. This is you can't come in here. How did he get on TV? And everyone's like, oh, there were several gaps of due diligence not done here, either by Andrade, which I mean, look, his is we're not going at him for it, but it's been well documented. His grasp of English is not great, but I'm assuming he has a lawyer, right? Like, you think he would signing these contracts, or the contract would be in Spanish? Does he speak Spanish? Is that it? Yeah,
Yeah.
probably Spanish. Yeah, so it's probably in Spanish, right? It's like, get your contract in Spanish, dude. Like, what are you doing? It's the wildest situation to me because look, we've seen this happen during the Monday Night Wars a lot, and it happened even in the taunt with TNA and WWE before before the modern wrestling war that we have. But the difference was they all knew their contracts. They all were like, okay, it expires on this time. I can show up here. It's perfect. And to be honest with you, the Rick Rude situation is really why the WWE contracts now are so tight. But this 1 year thing without pay, apparently, now again, that's what they're reporting. We don't 100% know. I haven't seen these contracts, but if that's true,
Here's a question.
go on.
Do you think, like, because we've seen more people jumping between the companies now, but do you
Hmm.
think if someone's trying to decide, say there's a hot, like, free talent or whatever, if they're
Hmm.
trying to decide between AEW and WWE, like, would that be a mitigating factor? Like, might they be thinking, WWE is a bigger company, but if I get in there and it doesn't work out and I leave, then I'm stuck for a year, not
Maybe, but
paid, not able to work. Like,
well, see, okay, again, from what we have right now, it just looks like TV, right? Where you can't work for TV. Now, if it's worse than that, it's like, gee, you can't work or get paid for a year. What are you going to do? I mean, does
but
that mean?
even the TV is bad enough. Like
Yeah, obviously,
TVs
but here's
are
the thing.
crap.
But imagine you're a wrestler, right? And you can't wrestle. You're gonna have to go get a job in like Starbucks or something. Just be like wait it out for a year, and it's not like the ex WW WCW contracts where they got paid the downside just to sit at home. This is like it's really bad. Now, I think the reason why these exist, and again, we haven't seen the contract, but it seems like this is to stop the jumping that's happening, or and also the using it as leverage, right? Because obviously Tony has unlimited money, really, and he can be like, "Yeah, look, we'll entice you over." And look, I mean, it happens even in non wrestling circles. People will use different job offers to get better money. It's what happens. But this this is kind of unprecedented in WWE. And in wrestling in general, and it sets a bad precedent, in my opinion, with this, where it's just like, you said this before that the last wrestling war is fought on TV. This is fought in boardrooms, and this is a really kind of like, right, people are locked in. To answer your question, would it be a mitigating factor? I don't think so, because if WWE wants you gone, you're gone, and then I don't think it's included. I think it's probably a lot less than that. For the two people that had this year enforced, Samantha, that's your woman's name, and
Oh,
and
Samantha Irvin, isn't it?
yeah, and Andrade, they left on weird circumstances. And the fact that Andrade already showed his hand to be like, well, I'm just going to move here, it seems to have worked. Now, I could understand that, but here's the weird part I don't understand. And I need you to explain this to me, Martin, because I don't get this, right? Why do WWE want them back? And why would AEW take him back? I don't get it. I'm like, leave this guy alone. He's just a normal, okay in ring worker.